There's a lot going on in these playoffs, packed with storylines, angles, and drama. But what are people in the league asking themselves? What are the big things they're going to be watching? Well, we're going to tell you. So, are the Warriors going to be okay? They finished the season 7-10. The team was wrecked by injuries down the stretch. No one knows exactly when Steph Curry will be back or how quickly he can return to form. Their star players keep getting ejected from games.
Is that a character? Is it a character flaw that I get thrown out of games? I hope not.
Their bench has been shaky. Steve Kerr has been sounding alarms about their defense and focus for months.
I saw one team get kicked. That was a pathetic effort out there. That was disgusting basketball. It's hard to win an NBA game if you don't put forth an effort at all. It was an embarrassing effort.
Dynasties are hard, and the Warriors are showing why. They have all the tools to overcome these challenges. In fact, with 2 MVPs and a team stocked with playoff experience, they may be better equipped to overcome any challenge in league history. But we'll be watching. Speaking of inexperience, what about the 76ers? These guys have become the most exciting team in the NBA. They have a bunch of long-armed, young, athletic players who defend like demons. And they have three-point shooters all over the floor that can punish opponents' schemes. The one guy who can't make threes is a triple-double machine and one of the best rookies we've seen in a decade.
Simmons will solo. Command.
And it looks like their beast in the middle may be back from injury soon. What's not to like? Heck, what's not to love? Well, that's the rub. Inexperience can be poison in the playoffs. It sneaks up on teams at the worst times. It's the most painful growing pain. As LeBron James says, playoff sweat is different than regular season sweat. So when the 76ers are at their sweatiest, do they have it in them to beat LeBron? It may be fun to find out. But Philly isn't the only team that's going to have its playoff medal put to the test. Rare is it that the number 1 seed has to prove itself. This year, we have 2. The Raptors and Rockets have the best records and the best home courts, but neither are the favorite to win their conference. That's because they have to overcome past playoff failures. Toronto doesn't even know what it's like to be ahead. The Raptors have lost 10 straight Game 1s. 10! Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan are the best duo in team history, but they haven't always delivered under the hot lights. Now is their greatest chance. The Rockets have 2 of the league's best in James Harden and Chris Paul. They were almost unbeatable this season playing together, but they both bring postseason baggage to these proceedings.
Houston is going to really rue the lack of effort that they displayed throughout the game.
It looked like he wasn't into it.
This isn't high school. I mean, we just didn't play well.
Do the Raptors and Rockets overcome? Do they give us new blood in the finals? Do they silence their doubters? Everyone is watching to find out.
Let's take a look at our Modelo Gold Standard stat. Is today the day the Raptors finally kick off a postseason run with a win? An NBA worst 0-9 in the team's very first game of the playoffs. Every other active franchise has at least 1 win to kick off a postseason appearance. All right, Wendy mentioned the 10 straight Game 1 losses for the Raptors. Is this the day? Do they break the curse, Jalen Rose?
I disagree with Paul Pierson. Yes, they break the curse. And I know why he would say that, because he's been on the other side shooting them down. But I look at this series like this. Whichever one of these teams lose this series is going to be talk about breaking up their squad.
Like blowing it up?
No question about it, because this is the only series that has a backcourt of all-stars on both sides. So if John Wall and Bradley Beal don't get it done and they lose in 4 or 5 and they play bad, the same with Kyle Lowry or DeMar DeRozan, I think now it'll be time for teams to start really considering breaking it up.
Well, for one, in Washington, it's already started. I mean, John Wall goes down, the team starts playing well. Everybody's talking about, is this team better without John Wall? Of course they're not. This is one of the best point guards in our game. But, you know, you come back on the scene, you have to make some adjustments. You've been watching the entire time. I think this is going to be a great series. But today, the Raptors get it done.
You know, you guys, I had to think about it a minute.
Oh, no.
They will not get it done.
You didn't think long enough.
Get it done today. They are going 0-11 in Game 1s. Mark my words.
I don't like how happy you are saying that.
Washington is the better team. They have.
Washington's the better team.
I think they have the better talent. I think they have the better talent.